This wasn't at Buffalo Trace. This was at the old Prentice Distillery in Lawrenceburg.
Well,
I ended up getting this bottle for essentially free, and I think the whole fucking course gonna come out.
oh, sorry.
Look at that.
Welcome back to Arsenic Culture. I'm Matt.
I'm Jason.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jordan.
And Jordan is hanging out in his orange Tennessee hat because he's a big Tennessee fan.
They're up right now.
Over on Georgia. Yeah, congratulations, man. Your
Hey.
team is up on Georgia right now. How's that make you feel?
Hey, when they're up, I'm up.
Do you really like Tennessee?
No.
Oh.
No.
I mean, I assume not.
That's an
but
orange camo.
I know it is, but he's rolling with it like, yeah,
It's,
let's Tennessee.
Deer season's coming up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody mistakes
Yeah.
you for a deer.
That's right.
You got a little bit of
hunter
camo
orange,
there,
baby.
but then you got some of the orange, so that way it's, there's
And the deer are
visibility.
colorblind, so it doesn't matter.
That's right.
Sure, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, are deer colorblind?
Sure.
I just assume all animals are colorblind at this point. The only people that aren't colorblind are people.
Jordan's like, man, I don't know, that's deep.
It's like one of those. Yeah, we're hanging out and we're drinking some. We're actually not drinking
Yet.
any of these amazing decanters. And I just realized you strategically placed them on the four corners of the table.
I
That is-
did.
Oh, look at you thinking ahead. If you look, this is the moment in the video to where I go pop, 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 and I just showed off all four.
But I did keep the best decanter sitting by me, though. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
of
say.
course you did. Yeah,
I don't know, my turkey might say that.
I think
That eagle baby, that was
Yeah,
awful pretty.
yeah.
This is a bowling pin, by the way.
This is a bowling pin. Yeah, mine is I don't know what mine is.
It's an Elks Lodge something. We don't know.
Elks Lodge genie bottle.
Yeah, this looks like something that was awarded to the winner of the Olympics back in
No,
1932.
I think I've seen Paul Bearer carry that to the ring.
This might have ashes in it. I'm not really sure.
Liquid ashes.
Liquid ashes. That's the name of the bourbon, actually.
Yes.
They went defunct a year after they were created. So, but yeah, let's talk about decanters.
Yeah.
And the whiskey that is usually inside of them.
So do you know anybody here know anything about the history of decanters, where they started, why they started?
I know
Yes.
fuck all about it.
Okay. So in the past, whiskey was actually sold to retailers in barrels. We're talking a long, long time ago. So retailers then had to transfer it to different vessels. So wealthy households began storing whiskey in crystal decanters. And in the 50s and 60s, that's when we saw it over here. So you look back then, I remember growing up, my grandfather used to have like this collection of like porcelain or whatever the hell it's made of, lead, I guess, of like cars and horses and all these things. They were a series of decanters for all these different things. He had the University of Kentucky, like the Wildcats.
Oh, yeah.
I actually got one downstairs just unopened. We'll have to open that in a future
seen
episode.
that, yeah.
Does it have the dick tongue?
It does not. No, it's,
Oh, man.
it's a legit Wildcat. Not. It says University of Kentucky like it's a series,
But it's
it's
just
like the Wildcat.
like a taxidermy.
Not,
Okay,
gotcha.
Yep. So in the 50s and 60s, Beam made decanters to really sell old bourbon, right? They had the
Because
surplus. It was a
nobody
whiskey
was buying
glut.
bourbon.
That's right.
Interesting.
So what you would see in there is you had some age-stated older bourbon that was in these decanters, the nice decanters, just to get rid of it. Because that aged bourbon was sitting, nobody wanted it. People were drinking Canadian Mist or Seagram 7 or whatever. So this also appealed not just to the whiskey people or the bourbon people, it appealed to collectors. So you had some nature scenes, states, cars, sports, events, organizations like the Elks Lodge or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I've seen castles and all kinds of crazy stuff.
So I mean, it's been pretty wild. So you look back, like the series you got there, Drew. So the Wild Turkey series, that actually started in 1971. You got a pretty cool. That tax strip was just broken recently. The head's actually broken on that one, but it's full. It's never been opened, and you can see the sides of it there. I mean, it's got like the old Wild Turkey label at the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Some other famous decanters, Stitzel Weller had the old Rip Van Winkle, those old decanters like that. That's the real
I've seen that.
Pappy juice.
Yeah.
You'll see
Pat
those for
had some of
sale.
those. We need to we'll do a follow-up episode. Maybe go over there. You can come over.
You can buy some of those in local groups or like an eBay or something, empty ones.
Yeah.
And they're awesome. They look awesome, but they're pretty cheap. That's right, the fake groups. They're not real groups.
No, I'm saying empty.
Yeah, empty. That's right.
Yeah.
But you had Ezra Brooks. That's the one you got me not too long ago. Was
Yeah,
it,
I kept calling it Charlie Chaplin, but it
Lowell
was
and Hardy?
Ed, yeah, Ed,
Yeah.
not Ed Hardy.
Laurel
No,
and Hardy.
Laurel, yeah.
He came
Laurel and
along
Hardy. It's like,
later.
it's like a comedian duo back in the like 60s.
Yeah.
70s maybe. I don't know.
Laurel and
You don't
Hardy?
know this?
Yeah.
You don't
No,
know
they
about
were
this?
way before that. They
Oh,
were
when
like,
were they? 40s,
like
50s?
the
20s maybe?
The 30s, maybe, yeah.
Facts are optional.
Yeah.
Just making sure you know that.
I think Laurel and Hardy were all black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They were.
Jason, the 70s were not that damn long ago.
70s like last year. I'm
I was
pretty
born
sure.
in the
yeah.
70s,
I know,
damn it.
yeah. So you know what's funny? Just to hijack for a second.
No, hijack.
We were on that trip over the Nashville Derby, and I was talking to one of those guys, and he told me something. He was like, "Yeah, I started doing this 20 years ago," and I was like, "Oh, back in 1980." And like he looked down for a second, and he looked up. It was like 1980, like 2005, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
God, we're
Yeah.
not even close.
While you're bullshitting over there, Jordan's going to
cut
open this one.
Okay.
We're going to open the Jim Beam Decanter. Me and
Make a
Jordan
nice
actually
cut.
went down there at the Jim Beam the first day they released this one.
Yeah.
So there was limit 2 per person. They were roughly like $100 each, but this is the third. I think it's a twist. I could be wrong.
What do you think of them reintroducing the tack strip on there?
I think it's fantastic.
Looks
That's
cool.
Yeah,
It's nostalgic.
It's a fake. It's
Yeah.
not even real.
Pass this
you know?
around if y'all want to check.
Do you
it
need
out.
me to? Do you need me to get the cork out? I got my Wolverine claw.
I heard
No,
that's
there's no cord.
I heard it's a bitch to pour out of. Just FYI. There you go.
Go quick. You're
There
gonna
you
get a
go.
gallon glug.
So this is actually the third bowling pin that they've done that I'm aware of. They did one that's very similar to this same design, like clear.
Right.
They did another one that was white. So it was like a bowling pin that you would have at the bowling alley,
Right.
like a real one. So with this one, this is from Jim Beam. They're probably the king of decanters, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
I would agree
Yeah.
with that.
Most of everything that you will see in like in a collectible shop is usually it's 90% beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you read that little tag they put on it,
I can't read
it
that.
said
well.
that they've had. Oh, okay. Well, just for everybody.
Jordan's got microscopic vision. This is-
If you can see that, dude, he's better than
Yeah, it
man
says
than
the
I.
Beam Pin bottle is Beam celebration of the Decanter. Shit, I can't read.
Okay.
I tried to read, I couldn't read it. Yeah.
Dude, you gave it a
Golly.
shot though.
Damn,
Further not in.
that is some small print.
it is.
So this one's 8 years old, 86.8 proof. I mean, the bottle's beautiful. It is a shelf piece. I mean, I got 2 of these. I hit my limit. I'm never going to open another one. It's going to be a
just
mantelpiece,
hold on
you
to
know.
it, yeah. Here, I can.
Basically, it's basically the unique decanters. I think it says presented by the James Beam R Beam Distilling Company from the 1950s through the 1990s. The Beam Decanter series featured iconic bottles inspired by classic cars, some great America landscapes, and something else, cultural events maybe.
This is it. I've already tasted. I don't know if you want to
I'm
taste
just
it.
smelling it.
Shit.
It's what is the proof on this?
86.8.
Okay, it tastes low. It tastes low. Like I don't mean
Yeah.
that in a bad way, but it's. I mean, it's.
Well, I think it is a
drinks
bad
smooth.
way. Yeah, it's
I like Beam, but
you do.
and
But 86.08 is pretty low.
it's good though.
Is it good?
I think.
Oh, you mean the juice is good?
Yeah,
It's the first bourbon I ever tasted was Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Me too, and I hated it. You know, old white label. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But looking at this one, so they made over 3,000 unique decanters from the 40s. It says the 40s, but there's a little discrepancy, just like bourbon history, right?
That's back when that's when the
Yeah.
Laurel and Hardy one came
So
out.
it's like there's 40s, they said decanters started with Beam, but then you look everywhere else, decanters didn't start till the 50s. So I don't know who's right, but either way, from the 40s through the 90s, that's when Jim Beam made 3,000 different design decanters.
That is
And what's crazy
Jim
is
Beam alone?
Jim Beam alone.
Wow.
That's why they're the king of the decanters.
Yeah.
And you look at it though, they didn't really have 2 designs that were similar. So those were unique. Like you look at that one there and compare it to the bowling. They're not even close. You're having to buy that glass from someone else, right?
And the thing is, each one they weren't one-offs.
They were one-offs. I mean, you would go to like there's a Masonic lodge in Jackson that had one.
But I'm saying they only made one of these bottles ever.
No.
That's
sorry.
what I'm saying. They would make this design and they might print like 1,000 of these bottles,
Or it might be enough to fill 3 barrels. Might be 700, 600.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So, but you got to imagine. I'm not saying it's a logistical nightmare, but you got to have an assembly line to manufacture 3,000 different prints.
Yeah, and back then, I don't even know the lead time you'd have to get like a ceramic.
Can you imagine?
Decanter like the Wild Turkey, like that Jim Beam,
Yeah.
like that Eagle Rare. This is half glass and plastic on top.
Yes. Yep.
So even this is custom. That's
It is,
custom.
yeah.
But I mean,
Not to mention all the lead you have to buy ahead of time to put in the bottle to poison all of your customers. I mean,
So maybe some asbestos in there.
You gotta
know,
think
I mean,
ahead
you gotta-
about that. Yeah.
that's
Vitamin
another
mold.
thing about decanters that I don't know about. I've always heard people talk about it though. But do you know anything about that?
Yeah, we'll jump ahead a little bit. Good lead in. So decanters and lead. So some older decanters contain lead, which could and probably did seep into the bourbon at some point. Even their porcelain or whatever it is, I guess some of the lead paint would seep through.
even the glass ones, right? Some
Crystal glass,
Yeah.
absolutely. Some of the crystal was actually made with lead.
Well, you've heard like leaded crystal.
Yeah,
That's the most dangerous one. So that is the crystal decanters.
My family had a bunch of those.
Like that Tiffany one we
the
had.
Seagrams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think though we had that bottle for about 3 years open. I think we drank that much out of it. It was awful, by the way.
It was not good anyway.
It was awful. So what people
That
will
helped
tell you,
to prevent us from drinking
it did. So what people will tell you with that though is like a little bit will be okay for you, but you wouldn't want to drink it every day. So if it does have lead in, or it probably does, if you're drinking a half ounce to an ounce a week or a month, your risk is going to be very low with that. But if you're drinking a fifth in a day, a fifth in a week, you're probably going to the hospital.
I think
might
you
have
do that
lead
with
poisoning.
anything. You're going to the hospital.
That's probably true.
Yeah,
too.
true.
Yeah.
We're
drink
ready
a
to-
fifth of milk corn a day, you might go.
Say we're getting ready to try that one out. So back
We'll
to
find
this.
out.
Back to this specific though decanter. So there were several ones released. So 40s, 50s, and 60s, you had the glass version like this one. The 70s and 80s was the white ceramic one I was telling you about earlier.
Go back to what you said. You said in the 50s they had glass in the 50s.
40s, 50s, and 60s. Now the 40s is kind of debatable, but
Right.
50s and 60s, let's say, they had the glass version of this, just exactly like this one.
Okay.
Like it didn't have the
I thought they
ornaments.
went straight into the ceramic. I
Ceramic?
didn't
Nope.
actually know that.
That was 70s and 80s on this
That's
one.
interesting. Okay.
Many sources say that the first beam decanter was released in 1952. Even though they list on their website, looking through Reddits and all these things, the 40s, most people say 1952. This is actually also celebrating the 230th anniversary of James B. Beam Distilling.
Nice.
So that's the reason
That's
they released
it's
this
his
one.
birthday.
It
We were
is.
there on
That
his
was the day we
birthday.
went.
They released
That's
on his
right.
birthday.
That's right.
And I think they're probably going to release a decanter every year on his birthday. That's what I think.
100%. You
I bet
should.
they do.
You should. I mean, they're the king of decanters, right? So
I wonder if he was happy at that birthday party.
Probably wasn't around.
That's enough.
So, can you think of any other decanters that you remember seeing anybody here? I bet Jordan might, of like a famous decanter. Like, what's one you can think of?
The Wildcat one, like you said, that's like
cool.
crawling over the tree branch
Yep.
kind of thing.
That's cool.
And then the Rip Van Winkle one where he's like, he looks like a wizard or something. And he's sitting on like a tree stump with a pipe or something.
That's pretty cool.
There's like-
No,
Are you
it's-
serious?
That's it.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah.
He's wearing like a blue, I think, kind of.
Is there like a hobbit next to him?
I mean, honestly, you could probably.
It looks just like
An eggs
that,
in a
but they also
skillet.
have some in the same series. Like it's almost like a hillbilly.
Yeah.
Like they have the Gandalf looking one. And
Yeah.
also the
Crazy.
hillbilly too.
That's
but also, the wild turkey ones, and
Yeah.
There's one though that I'm really thinking of.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Don't
what
say
you're
it
talking
though.
about.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Have y'all thought of any?
The one that I see the most often, like for sale around, is what was Castle and Key before it was it Taylor?
Taylor.
Yeah, I see those all the
Like
time.
the distillery
castle,
itself.
the distillery, the
that's
face
pretty
of
cool.
the tower.
They actually did some of those, didn't they? I'm
That's the
pretty
one
sure.
I see the most, just like around for
What was
sale.
the one? Did you think of it?
So yeah,
chess
so
set's the one that
yeah,
comes
the,
slow.
the old, the
That's
old,
the one.
the old crow chess set is the epitome of best liquid in a decanter.
Yep.
From what I know, I've never had it.
You know what's crazy about that one though? The proof on those is 86, a little bit less than this.
Yeah.
And they're 10 years old, where this one's 8.
Yeah.
So I've only had it once. I think Jacob, our friend, let me try some of his, but it was fantastic. But it's also a lower proof, so it's not. I mean, I want something probably.
It's not gonna feel
I
as
want
complex.
100 plus
Right.
You
for
want
me.
hazmat decanters?
I don't need. You know what? I do want hazmat decanter.
Probably
Well,
eat the
if you
lead.
get some lead, it is hazmat.
You look at the inside, and the walls are like an inch or like a quarter of a centimeter
Yeah.
thick.
I
They've
want
been
some of those
eroded.
from the 80s movie, like those nuclear waste, like
Yeah.
the big barrels. I want that. That's my decanter design.
Yeah, the hazard. Yeah, hazmat. That's pretty good.
So other things about this, we're going to get into it. So which one of these decanters you want to open? You want to go beam against beam first?
Yeah,
Let's do
so
that. Side by side.
we could. Do you want to go like best first, so that way our palettes are more fresh?
I mean,
do
I'll
you
say,
want
I'll say let's go beam versus beam, and then
Okay.
we'll open the rest.
What's the proof on this urn over here?
It should be 86. It's on the other side, on the bottom.
You know what is
flip it to
not
the
in a
bottom.
decanter is never say die.
Oh,
bourbon.
good call.
Yeah, unless this is a decanter, which it very well could be.
It's a nice looking bottle.
It is a nice looking bottle. Never Say Die Bourbon. Our sponsors, appreciate you guys. You can find them at a liquor store near you. Very tasty juice. No decanter needed. Completely unleaded. And it will not give you... what does lead give you?
I think
Cancer?
Lead
Lead poisoning?
I think your teeth fall out.
You
I think
will,
it's one
you,
of
will
the-
lead
retain,
poisoning.
you will retain all of your teeth. Guaranteed. Unless you drink a lot of alcohol.
If there's a
Then you're
doctor
fine.
watching or a dentist, let us know.
Yeah, yeah. But Never Say Die Bourbon. Appreciate you guys. You should check them out. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, baby.
God, I can't. There is no way this is going in that. So I got my trusty Wolverine claws. This is like a specialized. Look at that. Look at the top of that.
That is completely disintegrated.
It's just gone. This is supposed to go in the outside of the cork and then use pressure by the way it's shaped to pull it out.
So you asked, the stats on this one. So it's 86 proof, and it's 120 months old. So it's 10 years old, right? If my math's correct.
Yeah.
Which is probably not correct.
Damn, the lead really soaked into that cork.
The bottle says fidelity, charity, justice, brotherly love. 1868 to 1968.
So,
this
a
is like
1968 decanter.
it's 100-year anniversary of whatever this this thing is.
The Elks Lodge.
Okay.
I need 4 prongs. There's no.
I've got 2 more in there.
I don't know if we could layer them though. You know what I mean?
Not with that attitude.
You know what's not helping is the lip on here.
Lip.
Why didn't you go the other way?
Jason, stop being
Come
logical.
on, dumbass. Oh, I mean, Matt. I'm sorry.
There's no. It's just welded to
Pushing
the bottle.
in.
I really hate to do that.
Can
Okay.
Fuck you! Help me get all this shit out.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Just start like grabbing stuff.
Okay. It doesn't
I
matter.
may
We can
choose.
we can put it like this and just actually no, that's perfect, Matt. Oh wait, hey, that's actually really good.
Did you get
job.
it? What? All right. So
right.
Matt has worked his magic,
5
and we
minutes
have
later. Here's our contraption. This is nuts. So we got a little twisty tie onto a 1-prong cork thing, and then our 2 prongs to go on the outside to squeeze it up. And we got most of it, man. Like
That's pretty good.
I think
Those
this
are
looks
technical
pretty damn
terms too. Prong thingy.
1-prong thing and the 2-prong thingy.
We're gonna
So-
give you first pour
Okay, I'll do the first pour on this one.
with all
yeah.
the cork.
Yeah.
So 1968, 10-year-old, 86 proof.
I feel like an old-timey wench.
listen.
From like medieval times.
Listen,
Pour my beer, winch.
I know. I need like a bustier to like push my boobs up.
I
like-
don't
can
want
do
a
it.
neck pour in this.
I don't either. I want to get it.
That's why you want me to go first?
Yeah, it's good. You're good. Drink all you want.
No, I'm just gonna. We got a lot of drinking going. It's a marathon.
So,
It's not a sprint.
have you had old beam decanters before, Jordan?
No, I think I've only had like a taste of like a wild turkey decanter once.
What about you, Matt? I think you have with me.
Yeah.
Drew, have you had them before?
I have not. No.
So they can be really good and they can be really bad. That's pretty cloudy.
Yeah.
I would just take a small sip of that.
That's very cloudy.
That's probably not worth drinking. We will take a small sip and try it, but that's probably a drain pour.
You know what's weird? It smells sour.
That's the cloudiness.
bit.
So those corks,
Smells like chemicals to me.
So
That's the lead.
most of the corks in this time have failed. They disintegrate like you just saw.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't know about that. I'll let you all try it and see what you think. Yeah, based on the smell, I'm not a.
See, it is oaky.
It's a little corky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little chemically. I think I don't.
Oh yeah, that's.
I would honestly say I don't know if it's possible to get infection into a whiskey, but there's some sort of, I don't want to say contamination, but
There's a lead contamination,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's all it is. It feels off.
Well, I mean, do you think that when they bottled this, that they ever thought that it was going to be sitting there
No.
for 70 years or whatever,
When
60 years? You
When
know,
they,
like,
when they
that's
bought
the
this,
thing.
their thought was, let's get this product the hell out of our warehouse.
Right.
Thank God somebody might buy it.
They had
You
to
know?
make it more attractive so it would move, right? So
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't even.
we gave it a go.
Yeah.
That's a
Let's
good.
throw more back in here.
That's kind of a good lead into the future, right?
Yeah. Why you need
Is
that?
Is this what distilleries are doing now?
They should. So the one that we first opened, if you're listening, not watching, the Jim Beam the bowling pin bottle, it's a screw top essentially, right? So there's no cork on that. It would last a long time, which is much better.
Which screw tops probably didn't exist back in this time period.
I'm sure they did.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I would think so.
I'm trying to think of like
What year
the
was this?
Coke
68.
I'm trying to think of like the Coke bottles, right? They were
Yeah.
The original Coke
All-
bottle had a cork.
They're going to need to update their
FYI.
designs.
but in the
'cause,
60s though
you
they
gotta,
did not. They were
You got to break the necks on the burns to get the
That's
whiskey
what you
out
really
of
got
the
to do
bottles.
to kill a bird. You got to bring that neck.
So you want
Let's
to
go
go
wild
turkey?
turkey. We'll go Eagle Rare last.
Let me refresh my setup here. This thing is just wet, by the way. Scott, can you give me a paper towel? Do you mind? Oh, I got a towel here. Thanks, man.
Scott, I would offer you to pour that when you don't want it. So.
You don't want it. Yeah, you're good. All right, so this is the wild turkey.
and this is what that's what the cork
Careful,
looks
that
like.
might pour out.
There's a lot in that one.
Yeah.
That's what the cork looks like right now.
So I am the second owner of this decanter. The first owner, this was bought in Tennessee within, I guess, 10 years of being made.
I'm glad I get to sit down for this one.
Yeah, so there's actually, the cork on this one looks much better, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it doesn't look nearly as wet.
this one's 8-year, 101 proof wild turkey, but remember back then they're trying to move product. So if the age statement's 8-year, it could be more than that.
Right.
This could be 12, 10, 12, 15-year-old juice in there. You
Interesting.
Is it easier to get a drier cork out or a wetter cork
I would say dry.
like that?
Yeah, well, it comes down to the cork itself being intact or not, because you see that. I mean, that was just in
This looks like a
shambles.
better quality cork just looking at it right now than that one was. Now this is not. This is within 10 years old of that too.
Put that
I don't need that.
put that wherever.
You don't have to throw shit at me, man.
I should have put this in first. I wasn't really thinking.
That's what you said.
I think this contraption. I think this idea works.
It worked well in the first one.
Dude, it did work. I don't know if we're being a smart ass, but I feel like that went pretty well.
very genuine.
It
very,
looked
very
well.
genuine.
It looked.
Yeah.
It did work well adjacent.
Well adjacent. Well adjacent.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna do one of those deals, and then we'll get this in here.
Yeah, I'd wipe that off. Wipe the big chunks off too. Just get them out of the way. That way they don't just blow on it. There you go. Matt, you look like he's pretty good at that actually. Go ahead.
Now these decanters, they're a bitch to pour out of, to be honest.
100%.
I had no forethought.
No.
It's like, how are you going to get the alcohol out of it?
This was moving product.
Yeah.
Please God, take it off our hands for any amount we can make $1 on.
Yeah.
That's all this was. But now, some of these wild turkeys are pretty
It's
cool.
moving.
I wonder what
Gotta
the
get some cut.
I wonder what the MSRP on
That looks good.
decanters were compared to the regular whiskey
I would
bottles
say
back then.
double the price, you think? I mean, I bet they actually make a lower profit margin on those.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Actually, good job.
And I'm sure all the wives love their
Am I pouring
husbands
first?
walking in with this instead of a regular bottle of whiskey back in the day.
I'm going to make a mess of this
I'm
shit.
optimistic with this one. So we'll see.
God, just touch that and then wipe your hands off.
Well,
Oh, it's pretty slimy.
it's not cloudy.
It's
so that's
much
good.
clear, much clearer than the other one.
This cork, I feel like if you could solidify the influenza virus, that's what this cork would. That's what it would feel like. Is this cork?
Yeah, that
Gobble,
looks a lot
gobble.
better. I do have a
This
few
one
little
smells better.
pieces of cork in mine.
I just poured half of it on my leg, so. I didn't piss myself, I swear. It's just wild turkey, Mom.
You know what?
Those corks went up in value.
Yeah.
And later, when Jason shows off his legs, we'll be able to auction off those.
Patreon, yeah.
Patreon, baby.
Is that a wild turkey decanter in your pants?
Did it
Just
first
had to
day
see.
boring?
That one was a
But,
lot harder than any of the other ones we've
8
had.
years 101.
8-year 101.
Nice.
At least 8 year. Could be more.
And we know when this was bottled.
19, I think it was 73. I got to double check
1973,
that.
okay.
but We'll pass over Scott. He might want
yeah.
to pour too.
Scott grabbed this
we want-
turkey by the
Good luck, buddy.
by the whatever.
Oh yeah, it smells
yeah.
a lot better.
Damn, it's good.
Interesting.
Oh, that's the one.
Oh my god!
Damn.
See, this is why you do this.
That
this
tastes
is why you
that
do
tastes like today's like 14, 15, 18-year-old bourbon.
You got a little tingle too, like the proof's still there. It's not oxidized too much. That cork was actually pretty much intact.
Intact.
It's in good shape.
Yeah.
Do you remember my birthday over at Bluegrass
Probably not.
Tavern? And
I wasn't at your birthday at Bluegrass Tavern.
was it you? It was you.
Clearly,
Bluegrass Tavern.
I'm not your friend. So.
What was that bottle that we
Oh.
got? And they had like one pour left.
Oh, yeah, we got the bottle.
no, I was there. I was
Old
there.
Taylor.
I was there.
It was- yeah, it was Old Taylor.
You were both there.
I was
It was
one
an Old
orchestrated
Taylor
that.
6-year. and
It
It was
was
like
Old Taylor.
70.
But
bottled
again,
in 70
you know,
something.
don't forget though, just because it says 6 years, probably older back
Right,
then,
Right.
too. So.
Yeah, and they had bought it off some old lady out of her trunk.
Yep.
Jordan. And they had one pour left in the bottle, and we were out for my birthday, and I got the last pour, and we were like, "Dude, can I take the bottle back?" And he's like, "I really can't." And we're like, "Just let us have the fucking bottle. It's empty, you know." And it was really old,
Yep.
everything. But this reminded me of that
100%,
that experience,
100%.
kind of
Yeah.
just like.
You know, one thing I wouldn't do is accept trunk pours from an old decanter from somebody.
would or wouldn't?
No, I would not.
I wouldn't heartbeat.
No,
Yeah.
this wasn't a decanter.
It was a regular
though. It was
bottle.
a regular bottle.
Oh,
yeah.
regular
Yeah,
bottle,
it was.
okay.
It was like
All
a
right.
Old Taylor.
And Matt
6-year.
has it. And
Oh,
the
okay.
difference between the bottles now and bottles then, they're more sexy from the older time. I mean, they're
Yeah.
like it's very like a silhouette, very curvy. The other ones are more square now. Even that bean bottle looks. I mean, it's more
It's
more
got some
modern.
curves.
It does. It's got the curves,
It's got
baby.
a curve.
Got the apple bottom jeans. I think it's wearing.
This stuff, this is dangerous. The
So the
problem
wild
with this is I
turkeys-
could drink this.
Oh, we could
I could
crush
just-
that.
That's very good.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
got
That
each
is
have a
amazing.
small amount of lead poisoning so far, so we're good.
No, just a little bit of lead.
We'll also be invincible later, so
The piece de resistance.
All right, you want to get?
That's a beautiful
you wanna
bottle,
film
by
this
the
one?
way.
Dude, this
is
is
so-
this
it's
is
a
an
nice
insane
looking
bottle.
bottle.
Like the chance that I got to buy this for free
So
was
what's the sticker on the back, the Tennessee sticker? Is that
so
is that
that's
like,
that's where it was sold.
Okay.
So that's where it was sold. This has never been opened. I mean, that is pristine limited edition. I mean, that's the number 2 in the series. I mean, that is
Yeah.
super nice.
There's some
So-
places in the state we get kegs back from them. They
Yep.
have to put their own
take a
local
picture of the back of it too, Matt.
yeah.
municipality kind of tag on those kegs.
So Eagle Rare, when you look at it now, so it's 10 years old, same as this one, but it's 90 proof, where this one's 101. So this is pretty rare to get. I mean, it's this was the old Prentice Distillery in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Do you know what that was? This wasn't at Buffalo Trace. This was at the old Prentice Distillery in Lawrenceburg.
Lawrenceburg, well, Lawrenceburg, you got Wild Turkey, you got Four Roses,
Four Roses.
and then you got
To cut the stamp with.
This is Four Roses.
the.
You want to try to do this one?
Yeah, I got you.
Here, cut the stamp with that, so it's nice and clean.
It's already cut.
Oh,
Just
is it?
messing with you. No, wait, I thought it was.
Yeah, make it nice and.
That looks like a brand new decanter too.
I mean, it looks.
They-
Jason's been
they had
polishing this
one-
and buffing it and stuff.
So I actually went to Buffalo Trace the other day, and they had one of these in the gift shop. It does not look as good as this one. Like this is pristine.
It's
So
really good.
we'll see what we can do with the head of the eagle.
Like the person that had this must have kept it pretty well.
So the lady that sold it, there was a lot that was bought by one of my friends, Travis, bought this lot in Tennessee, and got it for a steal, right? So it was essentially, I ended up getting this bottle for essentially free, and I think the whole fucking course gonna come out with me.
Shut up.
One shot, one kill.
That's how I think of bald eagles.
Sorry.
Look at that.
The question is, do you pick it up by two wings to pour it, or
How did that happen? Oh my god, that is an intact cork.
Show that.
Like that's got
cork, too.
some weird.
that's a little mold?
Kind of funky.
Full
No, it's
mold,
like, it's
I
not
think.
even, doesn't look like mold.
No, it's almost like wax.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder.
maybe they wax the cork before they put
wax
it in
it
there.
so-
1969. Somebody wrote in pencil in there. 1969.
So if you wax those things, it won't absorb as much of the stuff.
Or maybe the person that refilled it with modern bourbon waxed the cork.
Way
actually,
to ruin the romanticism, Jordan.
I need to drink my last pour up. So if somebody else wants to pour, go for it.
I don't know. I feel like I need an assist on
Dude,
the
that
pour on
cork
this
is
one.
like this
Actually,
is an extremely well made like.
I was just telling
Receptacle.
Drew, you might have to hold both wings and
It's a good idea.
tip it over. I don't know if it's a good idea, but
Do you want me to hold your glass while you hold the wings? You just want to pour it straight in my mouth?
maybe just hold the base.
I'm gonna fucking pour
Do you have?
this.
Can you grab
need
the
to
funnel over there? We're just
you
gonna
need to-
funnel the.
So, question, Jason: are these decanters? Are they all 750
just-
milliliters? Or are
That
they?
looks good.
So all the decanters that I've seen are 750 milliliters, but now I can't guarantee all of them are that. I'd say some of them. Yeah, thanks, Matt.
This is probably a future discussion, but I wonder what makes like overseas 700 milliliters versus
Eagle
the
Rare.
United States 750 milliliters on a lot of bottles.
Why they did that? So
Yeah.
metric system, right? So it's looking at it that way,
Corner.
and also what's up? Sorry.
Put it in your corner. The bottle.
This smells like the wild turkey, similar. And this one has.
So it's not cloudy, so we know it's not infected. Like
Oh, so
whatever.
that's how you know.
Yeah. So with cloudiness, if you open this up and it was cloudy, it essentially makes the bottle worthless. If you open this up and it looks like this bottle is probably worth $500 to $600 at least. That's without the decanter. That's just with the contents being non-cloudy. So we just opened $500-600 bottle from 1969, which I've never had this product.
It's fantastic.
We got an Eagle Rare fan over there watching this, but his glass was full, so he don't get any now, right?
trying-
It's already one and done, right?
He's trying to.
Man, that's like butterscotch, caramel, like wow.
It's so nice to see layers in something that is so ancient.
It's honestly like, you look at the legs on this too. So you talk about the legs on the pour. When we talk about that, it's on your glass. It's kind of running down. So, I mean, this one has a lot of legs. It's very viscous, thick, caramel, sticky, sweet to me. I mean, it's for 101 proof bourbon compared to the Wild Turkey. This one's quote unquote more smooth to me. Sweet and smooth.
This is the epitome of fat boy whiskey to me.
Right? Same here.
Fat boy whiskey. It's sticky, sweet,
Yeah, it is.
just like a dessert. Yeah, damn, that's good stuff.
I'm glad I opened this one. I may or may not have another one downstairs.
I'm glad you opened it too.
And that
seriously,
is-
thanks, man. That is
No,
nice.
that's. I mean, I got this for free. Shout out to my friend Travis. If you're watching this, man, I appreciate you. But this one was not sold.
Should have
man.
invited him to the bottle show.
Nah, hell no, we don't want to bring it. But I'll send him a sample. Honestly, I will.
So where are we ranking these? First?
I mean, if this is clear.
Second,
this is
third,
clear.
fourth?
What are you ranking? You do yours.
Go
and we'll
ahead.
see.
I mean, that's last, obviously.
So,
that
so
one
say what
takes
they are in
a
case
while.
somebody's not watching. So,
So the Beam, Earn,
Decanter, yep.
Elk Lodge Decanter. That one's last for me.
Mm-hmm.
The turkey was really good. This one's fine. I would say the turkey's second. This one's third.
the third is the Beam bowling pin, the new
Bowling
one.
pin, yep. And then the Eagle Rare, man, that is fantastic.
I think everybody would rank that number one, right? Like we all
It's a
give that
standout,
number one.
yeah.
I'll be honest. I think my order is the same as Jordan's. Eagle Rare is number one. I think Wild Turkey's number two for me, and then I'm gonna go the Beam Bottle
Same
number three.
here.
It's fine.
fine
It's not
for-
my favorite, but
For
it's
a
fine
$100
for us.
collectible bottle,
Oh, it's
because most
fantastic.
people are just going to
Yeah.
put this
I
on the
think
shelf.
yeah, for that bowling pin, but that's more of
Yeah.
They did a
collectible
hell of a
aspect
job recreating this bottle from the original.
It looks just like it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can find one of these damn decanters, I mean, take a risk on it. But I think what we showed here tonight is two of the old decanters we opened were great. One of them was awful. So you're rolling the dice when you buy those old ones. But I'm excited. I'm hoping the future holds a lot more Decanter releases for us.
Do you think they're going to bring back decanters?
I do, 100%. They're already doing it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Calumet's done some. Jim Beam's done some. Who else has done some?
I just sent Jason a picture of
Taylor. Or,
World Whiskey Society, who does the Wyatt Earp whiskey, which I don't know if you guys have saw. We don't get a lot of Doc Holliday Wyatt Earp whiskey around here very much, but it's based out of Georgia, I believe. They're starting to do. I just sent him a picture today of. It's like an old cowboy almost, like leaned up on a bourbon barrel with a rifle, like that. It's coming back, and I think it's for the better. But also, I think it ties in with why they did it in the past, right? They're trying to get rid of all the extra stock and move their shit. And
I'm here for it. I love it.
Well, it adds novelty,
Yeah,
you know.
I agree.
And also, it's a conversation piece. Well, like, you have those sitting around. I think I gave Michelle's dad a Jim Beam decanter. It was more like a classic one. Had like some like marbling, like blue and stuff on it. I gave that to him very early on. Try to win him over when we were dating, I think. But, and I think it had some
nice work.
I think it was still full, but given the state of bourbon where it is now, I think it's really cool because you can and think what they can do with porcelains or glass now, right? To make it. I mean, you already see it in some of the bottles.
I mean, we're on the edge of the glut right now. I mean, really in modern times. So,
Which is when this started.
That's when it happened. So in theory, it should repeat, correct?
I agree.
Also,
the history is cyclical.
Speaking of what they can do with glass bottles, that Never Say Die bottle is
Did I not plug this yet?
You do already.
Okay.
But I mean, that is awesome.
I have to remember.
But that is an awesome looking bottle.
Yeah, it's a good looking
And
bottle.
It's got that fat bottom.
You know what they say about the fat bottom?
To make the world go round.
They do make the world go around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'd say that's a good end.
That's actually perfect. Yeah. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, please share it. For more Arsenic Culture, you can check us out on all the socials. We are at Arsenic Culture.
And if you didn't like it, still like and subscribe on YouTube.
We'll see you on the next one.